Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is a prom tutorial featuring my sister Jade. Alright, so we're going to start with a primer. First and foremost, I'm using the NYC Smooth Skin, and I'm just going to I'm going to put it on the back of my hand, which is already clean, and that is absolutely too much. Don't use that much on yourself, you don't need that much. But I'm just going to use my finger and place it all over her skin. Focusing on her T-zone and her forehead because Jade's going to be dancing the night away, so even if you sweat, you want your makeup to still look flawless, which is possible. People don't think it is. We're using the Revlon Photo Ready as Jade's foundation. And I'm going to put just a little bit on the back of my hand, just like I did with the primer. We're going to start with one pump. And I'm going to take my handy dandy finger and put it on her forehead, T-zone. Okay, our videographer Madison just left. She will be firing me. Alright, so using my damp Kabuki from Eco Tools, I'm going to start to blend Jade's makeup out with this brush. And I'm using circular motion. Your makeup to fade into your skin so it looks like it's your skin. You don't want it to look like your face and then your neck. You want it all to blend. Next, I'm going to focus on Jade's brows, and as you can see, Jade has wonderful eyebrows, so I'm just going to fill them in just a tiny bit. I'm going to use a brow brush and some brown brow powder to fill in Jade's eyebrows. I'm going to start just at the top and lightly fill it in. Jade doesn't need much to be filled in here. This is just going to help create a balanced look in her face because she'll be wearing eyeshadow, so it won't look like she doesn't have full brows. Now I'm going to use the NYX Full Coverage Concealer in Glow and in Medium. Both of these to conceal Jade's face. And they look like this. This is Medium. And this one is Glow. And I'm going to use a combination of the two. I'm using this right now as a highlight right under her eyes, and this is going to help Jade appear highlighted. It's going to focus the light right on her forehead, right down her T-zone, and right under her eyes.
I feel right. The music sounds better with you. Love might bring us back together. I feel so good. I feel right. The music sounds better with you. Love might bring us back together.
Following its shape, and from there I'm going to blend down. And it's okay if you get concealer all over your eyelid because that can act as a base for your eyeshadow. Although I put concealer on Jade's face, I try my best not to conceal like moles and things like that your makeup to look natural. So you don't want, if you generally have moles, like Jade has a mole right here that's really noticeable. If you generally have moles, you don't want to cover it up completely so you look like a totally different person. Jade wants to look like her on prom night herself. Okay, damp beauty blender to blend out that concealer. Now I'm just going to press it on Jade's head. Alright, and that's it for now. Before I set Jade's foundation, before I set the foundation and concealer, I'm going to go ahead and do her eyes in case I need to go back in with any concealer. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild primer as I always do. So I'm applying this eyeshadow primer all over her eyelid and look up and underneath as well. I'm going to start with my Urban Decay Vice palette. I'm going to use the color Anonymous right here as Jade's brow highlight. And I'm applying this right under Jade's brow bone and a little bit on her inner tear duct. I'm also going to use my Makeup Forever Aqua Cream in number 13, and it looks like this. It's a perfect champagne color for prom night. So no matter what color Jade's dress is, this is something neutral and light that she can wear. So I'm going to use my 28 neutral palette, and I'm going to go in with these two colors right in her crease. I'm going to go back and deepen Jade's crease with this brown shade right here. And maybe this shade. I'll probably mix these two. And I'm just making a V shape, right? Starting here in the middle of her eyelid, and I'm just making a V shape to right here, just like this. It's like a sideways V shape. I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's a champagne color, just to go right over that Makeup Forever. And I'm carrying it up just a little bit, blending it with the color that I just added to our crease. I'm going to go back in very lightly, not adding any product to this brush, but just going back into her crease. So I'm going to go in with a wet wipe and just clean up the sides. And I'm using this very lightly, so I don't have to apply much concealer. So now I'm going to go back with my concealer in medium and my concealer brush, and I'm going to go right back and just draw a line so it looks extra precise right by Jade's eyeshadow. And I'm going to, yeah, and I'm going to blend it out with my finger. And I'm in just for a little bit of shimmer with Jade's inner tear duct, and I'm going to use these two colors from my Sephora Moonshadow Baked palette. And I'm going to apply that right here in her inner tear duct, very lightly. just for a little bit of shimmer. Alright, so that's done. Now I'm going to add my setting powder. I'm using NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder in Naturally Beige. I'm going to use a clean cosmetic sponge and apply that everywhere that I apply concealer.
I feel right. The music sounds better with you. Love might bring us back together. I feel so good. I feel right. The music sounds better with you. Love might bring us back together.
Alright, so now for the eyeliner, I'm using e.l.f. Cream Eyeliner in black. And I'm going to use an eyeliner brush to apply that both her top and bottom lash line. And Jade, as you know, does not wear a lot of makeup, so I'm not going to do any winged eyeliner or anything like that. I'm just going to keep it simple. Alright, now we're going to do Jade's lower lash line and just add a touch of shimmer with these same two colors. Now for the blush and highlight, I'm going to use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Semi-Precious Crystal Pink as Jade's highlight right here. For Jade's blush, I'm going to use these. I'm going to use these two shades. And I'm going to just lightly press this on Jade's cheeks. Just for a little touch of color. And for Jade, we're using the Maybelline Great Lash. And of course, you want to add some setting spray. But since Jade isn't going to prom tonight, I'm going to conserve my setting spray. But you want to add some setting spray so that your makeup lasts all night long. For Jade is Temptress by CoverGirl. We're gonna go in with Rose Lip Liner by NYX, and here it is. And here's my lip brush from Sephora. Oh, sorry, can't see. From Sephora for $10 if you want to know. Of course, on prom night, you want to have beautiful, supple lips. So you would exfoliate your lips and make sure you get all that dead skin off of there so that you don't have crusty lips on prom day, because that's not cute. Crusty lips. Yes. Alright, so here's the finished product. This is Jade. And just a little trial run of how she will look on prom night. I'm going to zoom in. Jade, look at the camera. And so there you can see Jade's eyes, turn to the side, her cheeks, and her lips. If you like this tutorial, please thumbs up or leave a comment below. And stay tuned if Jade is a good sport or if I get some other sports for more prom tutorials. Let me know if you like them. Until next time, bye.
Beautiful girls all over the world I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you, baby.
Man, are you supposed supposed to be the videographer.
They might say hi, and I might say
Right under her eye. Oh, I'm sorry. Put concealer on Jade's. I'm almost done. They're gonna go on rolls.
I know you feel where I'm coming from, regardless of the things in my past that I've done. Most of it really was for the hell of the fun. On a carousel, so around I spun, with no direction, just trying to get some. Trying to chase skirts, living in the summer sun. And so I lost more than